Hello, welcome back to the garage. It's been a while, it's been a good couple of weeks. So the last time you would have seen me, I was making the inner wing out of cardboard. And if we have a quick look, as you can see, it's still there. Gave it a little lick of paint just so I could get some better idea of how it looked. But yeah, that's where it's at. Unfortunately, because of the very thin nature of the cardboard I built it from, getting that to be able to make a decent template, shall we say, is going to be a tricky job to do, because as I lay it flat, it's going to lose its definition to a degree. I'm going to try and cut it into several pieces, but then the other day this came along. This is a very big, sturdy box. So my thought process is I'll cut that out, try and make a very concerted effort on getting the edges straight, and I will cut it and try and just do single pieces. So as I want them to be laser cut, I will now transfer my plan to something that I should be able to then get laser cut. That's the plan. That's a bit long for an intro, but I'm still getting the hang of this lot. So right, let's go. That wasn't a problem. Bugger. Oh, fine. Okay, as you can see here, I've got the three pieces. You've got the top, the curved piece, and the one that's going to be a pig to bend up and might end up being two pieces when it's finished. Now I was hoping that I may be able to lay them flat and possibly get them cut in one piece. So that's true for here. You've got this V shape that can easily get cut out. A little bit more tricky with this, because if I try and line that one up, it overlaps there, and if I try to line it up there, it overlaps. So I might have to get one piece cut for the top, and then I guess I would be able to put this bend in and cut it to suit the shape of the wing, and then these two can get possibly cut together. So I'm gonna, I think that would be a straight line. That would be a straight line, but it's got a kink. That bottom edge is a straight line, but this slopes down. And that fold I'm doing as a straight line to that corner before it heads up that way. I think I'm going to lay these down on that new piece of card and start drawing lines. Okay. You can sort of see how I'm thinking this might work. I'm going to have this crease here as the very front. I'm going to have to check how that kind of rolls with the these ones. But if I was to be able to make that work, I'll draw around them. I'll cut them out again so they're just simple pieces, and then hopefully I can have then definite, very easy to follow shapes of easy measurable sizes to then say, make me two of them. And I can also check that it works for the wing this side and the wing the other side. But it's going to be fun in the wind, so yeah, this might take a while. Time lapse. Okay, hopefully you can see what I'm getting at here. So I should be able to get this piece cut as one, put a little fold here, and then they will bend together, and that will be this shape. I've got to make sure that that shape ties with this shape. It may require some fettling and trimming, and you'll also notice that this point where the fold finishes and where that, they should be in the same place, but I didn't have enough material at the front of my thing. I had it stuck on the bulkhead, and I know it's actually going to have to go under so that I can spot weld to it. So the actual front panel will be somewhere around there, I would have thought, and I can lose some of this, but for now, I mean, that will line up when it's done. That will just need to go further under. I just didn't allow for that when I did it. And I may need to do the same with these. They may need to go further, they may not. I'm going to have a go at this. I've got another big piece of this cardboard, or two. So I've only used one little piece here, and I've knelt on it, so I've got some bits where it's not as strong. But I will do my best now to cut this out, and we will see how it goes. I mean, on my next version, I'm probably going to try and plan like a curve like this, if it will fit, to be one of the creases, so that I can just get the crease in the right place, and it's a natural bend in the cardboard, which is always handy. But right, let's shake the mess off of here and start cutting again. Okay, as you can see, it's not a complete failure. I am having issues with things sitting where I want them, and I'm going to have to find, if I get that wedged up there again, that's where I want that to be, more or less. And then I think I'm going to have to actually put a couple of folds, oh, I'll get used to it. So that bottom piece, where it works with sticky tape, doesn't necessarily work with straight lines and folding, because I've got to twist the piece of metal to make it fit. So I'll spend a little bit of time working away on that. But I mean, for a, we'll call it first attempt, we'll say, yeah, for a first attempt at doing the serious piece, really quite pleased with that, learned a lot. I might go and double check some fold points on an actual Clubman. I know I said I'd do that last time, and I still haven't done so. But yeah, quite pleased with that so far. Going to take a little break, and then I'll come back and have a look and a think, as long as the weather holds out tonight. You never know. Right, leaving it there. Okay, there has been some thunking, and I've done a lot of scribbling, and I'm possibly going to make some changes, but I'm happy with how that's gone. That's been a very educational process. If I was trying to do that in metal, it would have been really, really, really hard. So yeah, let's have a quick look. So as you can see, I've taken it out of the car because it's getting a bit too windy out there now. But I'm happy with the basic shape of this, and it should twist okay. And I might need to leave a little bit more up here and then mark it and cut it down. But if I just do, this is a flat piece, put a lip on there, maybe even make that a bit longer. It's not going to hurt. But yeah, I could then mark on the back of it, cut the curve with an angle grinder, twist it into position, you know, that'll kind of work. And this piece here, out so far, making that shape. The tricky bit is this bit down here. So I need to put a fold line in here to allow for basically this whole edge here to remain straight and go along with the shape on the front panel. It's not just out there now, is it? And I've also got to have possibly another fold line here. I need to leave an extra bit more material on this end so that I can go behind the damper mount, because my thought process is if this whole piece here was a bit longer, I might be able to tuck it behind, use the damper mount as one of the mounting points. But yeah, I mean, to get you an idea of the shape, obviously I'm just trying to hold on to it. It's not too bad. So I'm gonna leave that there. It's only a short video. I did double check it. I unstuck it, folded it the other way and tried it on the other side of the car, and it does appear that it will work. So I can make one template and then fold it whichever way I need to for left and right hand side. But there's going to be some education on the way, and I'm probably going to make it myself, cut it out on my guillotine, fold it here and get the metal shape exactly how I want it, and then maybe I'll look at potentially laser cutting a better one once I'm done. But I think that will be the easiest approach. I think it'll be the cheapest approach. I can just buy a sheet. I've got a couple of sheets of metal sitting down there, so I can make a good attempt at cutting them out, and then as soon as they're in, I can paint the engine bay, paint around the inner arches, paint the inside of the flip front, so that it's all weather sealed. If you are looking for something to do your painting on your engine bay, look up Urchfab. He's a very, very smart guy, and he used a rattle can. I think it was a 2-part rattle can. So you twist the bottom of the tin to prime it, shake it up, and it's sort of like a 2-part paint that mixes in the can for you. But it was a very, very, very nice finish. So I'm probably going to look at getting myself a tin of that to just finish off my engine bay and make it look beautiful before I can then build the subframe up, put the engine in, and then start the complicated wiring side of things, because that might take me a while as well. Thanks for watching this time. I hope you've enjoyed what I'm doing. I hope you've kind of understand why I've had to do this a second time, and I'm probably going to do it a third time as well. But the next time I'm doing a video, the plan is to be a metal version of the inner wing. So yeah, scary times, but exciting times. Before I go, I'd like to say thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Leave any comments. I do enjoy engaging with you all on the comments. It's been quite interesting. A few of the suggestions that have come up for how to make the welds in the engine bay look nice. There's been a few other bits and bobs that have been really, really nice to read and to engage with you all. So yes, leave a comment, and yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.